Is Pedro on his way to Chelsea after they snooked their way in there, just made up a word, apparently, and stole him from the grasp of Manchester United. But Manchester United fans claim that they gave up, or in fact, it is said in many articles that Manchester United just revoked their interest. They did not want Pedro in the end up. So this sparked memes, tweets. You've got one you want to throw to straight away before we get into
There was one specific one. I did a little bit of research and I called some sources.
Okay.
And I actually found the actual phone call that took place when Van Gaal found out that Mourinho stole Pedro from him. We have that clip.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
Some people say I curse too much on TYT Sports. I'm just going to have Les Grossman do all my cursing for me now.
Just have memes do it. That's the best
By
thing.
the way, Louis Van Gaal has never talked that loudly in his life.
I know, it's impossible, but you could tell he probably said the same profanities like in that calm tone, which is even more insulting.
Which would be,
you could just go fuck yourself.
you can go fuck your own face.
So apparently Louis Van Gaal has retracted his interest from Pedro, and that's the rumours around Manchester United's camp is because they were pursuing another player of interest, which, according to another rumour from Sport Build, I believe, was a £60 million bid, which was rejected for Thomas Müller of Bayern Munich. The player, according to reports from Bayern Munich, there's no price tag you can put on Müller. He's indispensable to the club. So it seems, from my perspective, Manchester United have done this a couple of times now. They revoked their interest for Otamendi. Manchester City go in and sign a perfectly good centre-back that they will absolutely find useful, which Manchester United could have used. Now Pedro, apparently Van Gaal saw that his team were playing very well in the attacking third and took encouragement for that they didn't need to add, which they did. In all honesty, Pedro could have definitely been a great addition at Old Trafford. And now Chelsea, one of their closest rivals, is probably going to add a significant talent to their already devastating attack when they're in form. So the world of Twitter has taken everything by storm, as always. So we have some good memes and tweets, correct?
Yeah, we do. As the senior correspondent for World Football Memes and Tweets, we'll go forward.
Did you just promote yourself from
that?
I
did. I promoted.
Were you the junior correspondent?
I used to be the associate assistant to the senior correspondent of Memes and Tweets of World Football. But we now have taken that over, ever since the Chelsea Memes and Tweets clip.
All right, well, let's check it. Oh, yeah, that clip was good. You did great on that clip.
Yeah. Riddle me that.
Riddle you anything. I'll give you a ping for that.
Ping?
That's how, whenever I want to make a point, instead of saying bold now, I'm just going to go
bold. Sorry.
Bold in combination won't go the same.
It's a fantastic. We have to wear suspenders every single day.
Are you going to wear that for charity as well?
What, the suspender?
I
don't know.
If someone can donate.
It has to be 3 digits. I will not wear suspenders
no way,
unless
not
it's
3
$100.
digits.
But tweets, we got tweets, and we have some more
and
more information on Pedro and Cuadrado, which I want to ask you about because I have a question written down, 3 words, but I'm going to ask later.
Is that a good question?
I think it's a good question.
All right, let's get to memes and tweets.
We have 4. They all pretty much are the same thing, but I laughed at all of them. So number 1.
Nice.
MUFC fans falling over themselves to tell me it was actually United that rejected Otamendi and Pedro. Sure they did.
Good job, Hillary, with your thumbs up.
Yeah, I like the double chin that's going on underneath that picture right there. We move forward. We have Trace Moss. Otamendi, Manchester City, Pedro to Chelsea. Manchester United fans right now. I'm not hurt. Not hurt.
This exact same meme was used last year when the Champions League draw was there. In Manchester, the same meme is just circulating around the Sport Bible for United.
Well, I don't blame them. Sport Bible's great with it too. We keep moving forward. What Manchester United fans have been saying about Pedro for the past month, I don't recall.
Say it in Van Gaal's accent.
I don't recall. Is it getting better? Actually, it would be I don't recall. Van Hall.
What so how did C replace G?
It became silent. Riddle me that. We move forward. This is great because it's Futurama. Great show. Manchester United fans taking the Pedro news. Hopes deleted. And actually, he cries in the actual cartoon of it. But Francis, Pedro,
are we getting to your question?
I have a stat and a question. 99 goals in 326 appearances on a Barcelona squad that did boast the striking power of Messi, Neymar, Suarez, and in the past, still Messi, Neymar, and in the past, I can't go back that far. What does this, is Juan Cuadrado out the door? For Chelsea? Because wouldn't Pedro take his place?
Well, it would just fall in trait with these failed prospects that we are seeing. We've got Falcao, we've got Di Maria, now we've got Cuadrado, Philip Luis even moving on. It's just like, I was really eager to see Cuadrado on a Chelsea shirt. I think he played very well in the World Cup. It's a fast counter-attacking team he played with, and he is a fast counter-attacking player. Chelsea aren't exactly a fast counter-attacking team. They can be, don't get me wrong, but they've already got their outlet for that, and it's Hazard. When they counter-attack, he's the man that the ball gets to in direct areas. Cuadrado, for me, I just don't think that he even pipped Willian, and I don't think Willian is that great. He is good, but when he couldn't beat Willian out for a position, that's when you know he's not worth the price tag, I think, that they paid for him. So, whereas Pedro coming in, I think he will thrive at being able to have a starting position. Do I think he fits in as well at Chelsea-style plays he would Manchester United? No, because most of Chelsea's football is not going to be played in the final third. They're very direct when getting there, where Manchester United like to knock it around a little bit more. But is he in a better team overall? I would still say yes, now that he's in Chelsea's team, and he might be able to mould himself into this style of play for Chelsea. But he's going to have to work on his defensive capabilities, because you see Oscar now last season working so hard to get back behind the ball when he had to defend, and that's what Jose Mourinho, why do I keep saying Jose? He's not Spanish, he is Portuguese. Jose Mourinho installs in his players. You have to work for the shirt to get the ball back as well. Did that answer your question? Was that a good answer to a mediocre question?
That was a great question. I like my question.
Why did you have to write it down, though? It's not like it was hard to remember.
You know, I have the whole structure of the clip right here. And then what's last is Chelsea plays West Brom in week 3.
Okay.
Okay, and then Crystal Palace in week 4. They're going to turn. Are they going to turn around their season?
Well, the season doesn't need to be turned around, as I keep saying. There's too many people just taking a massive poop on everything that's not needed to be pooped on.
It reminds me of Office Space, like it's the jump to conclusions mat.
Yeah.
It's like where you have some conclusions that you can jump to, and everyone jumped to the one on the far right, which is Chelsea's done. They can't win the Premier League. They won't do anything because it's been 2 whole weeks.
Exactly, and it's.
I'm no expert.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I'm just pretty good.
You're the World Cup expert.
I'm just pretty good. You have to give them that weird everyone's going to hate me smile after you say something like that. I'm pretty good.
Creepy smile? No. All right, one more time, Les Grossman, then we're on our way out.
Right. I think that if this was, I'm going to reiterate my point, because it's probably a good point. It's probably the best point you hear. Is that if this is any other team, Manchester United, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, that had this start with Chelsea, then of course many people could jump on this and be like, you know what, they're going to have a tough season, because starting like this is just not in their favour, considering how inconsistent they were last year. Chelsea starting like this isn't as worrying, though, because they're a consistent team.
When you say I have Man United, Liverpool jump starting 11.
Nice.
That's what I got.
You would not do well as one of those.
As a scribe for
that guy that's on
in trial?
Yeah, it's in trial. And Friends reference, you watch Friends?
Yeah, of course.
Stop typing, stop typing.
Stop typing! Hey! Stop typing! Stop typing! Stop typing!
Let's go back to the last point before we wrap up the clip. Muller.
That's not happening.
But it's not happening. Not happening this year. It's too late. The Bundesliga's already started. We're looking towards the season.
There's too much that's going to happen between now and May before we can even get into the next summer transfer window.
But let's pre-predict it, and we can tag Muller going to Man United.
Miller's staying on FC Bayern.
You heard it here.
You heard it first.
That was a very,
staying on Bayern.
That wasn't bold.
Staying on Bayern.
Yeah, he is. He's staying on Bayern for this season. You can make all the bids in the world, I'm afraid, but I will literally eat my words. Meaning, if he does move, Jason will print out a piece of paper that says
SpaghettiOs.
My words. Oh, I'd love to eat
alphabet soup.
Then that's not bad, because I love that. All right, well, let me know what you guys think. Pedro to Chelsea. Do you think it's a good signing for Chelsea? Do you think Manchester United missed out? Muller, do you think he's actually going to go? Probably not, but you guys can share your opinion. As always, subscribe to TYT Sports, Twitter @Francis_Maxwell, @JasonRubin91, @TYT Sports. Facebook official page. I don't want anyone creeping on the rest of my family now, because I'm getting weird comments, so I had to create an official Facebook page, and you can head over there and give it a like. I'll be putting all the TYT videos up there, and etc., etc. I'll leave that in the description as well, or Jason will do it for me.
Probably.
Thanks, man.
Maybe. I don't know. I already wrote out what I needed to, so I'm kind of late on that one.